So now that you've got your book down, how long does it average to take you to write that book? So how long does it normally take?
How long does it take to write a book? Now, I think there's a big difference between the actual writing and how many years preparation it takes for you to have acquired all that knowledge in the first place. A lot of people say, I don't know enough to write a book yet. And I think that's wrong. I think everyone has probably 50, 60, 70 books inside of them. Like I say, if you're combining what you know with stories and anecdotes about your life, you can fill the pages of a book within a day. So you really, truly can. But if you kind of look at your life and all the things that you've been through, actually you need to have had a little bit of life in order to have something to put in those stories. So when it comes to actually writing the book itself, if you're using a voice typing tool, or if you actually block out time in your calendar, you can get it done a lot quicker than people think. Now, I would say this is different for fiction. It definitely takes a lot longer to write a fiction book, but for a non-fiction book, most of my books, hang on 1 second, I'm gonna grab some here. Most of my books here average between sort of 250 to 400 pages long. And every single one of these books took me less than a week to write. And the reason why is because I made a point of scheduling time in my calendar. So one particular one, this one here, my Edupreneur book, this is an international #1 bestseller on Amazon. This one here, a friend of mine just said, I really need to write my book. And I said, oh, that's handy because I need to write my next one. How about you come and fly to my house? We'll lock ourselves in the bedroom for a week and we're not allowed out until we've written our books. And we literally did that. So the only time we were allowed out of the room was to go to the toilet or to eat food. And the counter was on, right? And we locked ourselves in the room for an entire week. Every other appointment was cancelled. Every distraction was removed. The internet was turned off. The phones weren't allowed in the writing room. And we sat there from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. writing. By the end of the week, both of us had a finished book and both of us had international #1 bestsellers. It simply comes down to discipline. And like I said, with the first one I wrote, which I haven't got a printed copy of here, oh, yes, I do. This one is about 300-400 pages. This one was produced when I had a little baby and I was pushing her up and down the mall. And I was just speaking out my phone. I actually spoke the book out in the day. I then took a day to edit it and upload it. And on the third day, it was published. And this one also went to international #1 bestseller as well. I think most of us procrastinate and overcomplicate it in our heads. It simply comes down to booking an appointment with yourself in your calendar, or come down to my house and stay for a week and we'll make each other do it.
If you liked this video and would like to see more like it, then please like and hit the subscribe button.